Hey, what's up? It's Nicola Milan. My singing academy has just relaunched. I am so excited about it. It had been open for about 4 years, and then I closed it about 9 months ago, revamped the entire thing. So I kind of shuffled a bit of the content around. I've redone all of the videos. I'm really happy with the way that it's turned out. I'm really happy, and I think you're going to love the material inside. So it's a 6-week intensive singing training program, and it's designed for either beginner singers who want to learn how to sing and build a beautiful voice, but you want to learn really good technique and you want to build good vocal habits from the start, because I really break down how your voice works and how to get it to do what you want. So it's for beginner singers, or singers who have been, if you've been singing for a while and you're still struggling with some vocal problems. So you might be in a band, or you might have done a few gigs. You may have actually already invested in some lessons, but you're still finding that your high notes are really soft, or you've got, croakiness, or you've got, like a big chunk in the middle where you've got really weak high notes and then a strong low note with this big gap in the middle. All these sorts of things. Or you're losing your voice when you sing for a while. These are really common vocal problems. So if that's you, we definitely deal with getting rid of all of that inside the academy. So within the 6 weeks, it's actually broken up into 3 parts. So each week kind of builds on each other. But the first 4 weeks, so weeks 1 to 4, we really focus on vocal tone. So developing how good your voice sounds. So we look at all of those nasty things that you're probably struggling with, and we get rid of them all. And they're actually really common problems. A lot of singers have these, so you're not alone. But they're actually really easy to fix if you know how. So we do that from weeks 1 to 4. Then, once we've got your voice sounding pretty damn good, in week 5, we start looking at vocal technique. Now, this refers to how you sing your notes. And this is, I think, a big part of singing training that a lot of beginner singers miss out on. And this is kind of the week that's really going to help you to sound more polished, more professional, less like a beginner, and more like you've been singing for a while. And then in week 6, we dive into song delivery. And I think that's a really, really huge part of what singing is all about. Because ultimately, you want to get away from exercises and you want to be able to sing songs. So we put everything that we've learned in the academy together and we deliver it all in songs. Plus we look at things like, dynamics, vibrato, and all those sorts of cool techniques and things like that, and how you can use them to bring your song to life, which is so much fun. But on top of the song delivery in week 6, I'm also going to give you 3 songs throughout the academy that we apply all of the different techniques to. So you're kind of building your performance repertoire as you go, which is awesome. It's like heaps of fun. So that's pretty much the academy in a very short, condensed form. If you would like some more information about it, I will leave a link below. So I have been getting a few questions from students about the academy, which is totally fair enough. I would want to ask extra questions as well. So I've got them all written down here and I'm going to try and answer them for you today. So question 1 was, I don't have much time, can I still do the lessons? Yes, of course you can. The academy is 6 weeks long, but you get access for an entire year. Plus you get to keep all of the downloads, like the audio tracks and the PDFs, like forever. So you've got heaps and heaps of time. Like if you need to take a little bit longer than the 6 weeks and go at your own pace. One thing I will say though, is that, with singing, you're kind of building muscle memory, aren't you? It's like going to the gym. You kind of want to go regularly to see the benefits. Like if you only do a little bit and then you stop, you're not going to get all of the benefits of if you kind of do it regularly. So yes, you can take longer, but I still recommend that you keep practicing, in between the different weeks. Next question is, do you cater for all vocal ranges? Yes, sure do. Of course. Of course. Of course. So, all of the exercises, obviously I sing them in my vocal range because I have to, but I give the male vocal range, I give you a start note, and I do things over quite a distance. So if the start note that I start on isn't in your vocal range, you can pick it up when it hits your range. Plus, all of the downloads are male and female, so you can choose which one suits your voice. How will I know if I'm doing it right? I kind of think did I touch on that? I can't remember. Anyway, well, the way is I show you how it feels. So I don't actually just say, okay, sing in your chest voice. I actually show you how it feels, and we do it together. And I also find instances of where you're singing or you're speaking and using your chest voice naturally, and then I show you how to just translate that back to singing. So once you kind of make that connection, it's actually really, really easy. It's super, super easy. And you're like, oh, I was already doing that. So easy. And I'm like, yeah, why didn't you do that before? Next question, hang on. What if I get sick? Okay, that's a good question. Yes, I have a lot of students that try and use, I've got a really bad head cold and I can't come to my lesson. That's not an excuse. So, I guess it's sounding like a totally nagging teacher here, but it's true. I have sung with the flu before. I have sung with many colds. I actually have a sore throat at the moment, and I'm doing all of this speaking. If you're using good technique, a cold will not hold you back. If you are very sick and you are bedridden and you're on antibiotics or something like that, of course don't sing, but the common cold won't hold you back. And like I said before, you've got an entire year to learn the material. Next question. Oh, this is a good one. I'm over 65. Will this work for me? Yes, of course it will. I love it. If you're over 65 and you want to learn how to sing, that is so awesome. I've actually had students go through the academy who've been over 70, and they just do it for fun because they just want to learn how to sing, and it brings them enjoyment and happiness. So yeah, more power to you. You are never too old to learn a skill. It's never too late to learn a new skill, ever. Oh, and the last question is, do I need to read music? No, you do not need to read music in the academy. And the reason is because I give you practice tracks to work with, so you don't have to play an instrument. With the sheet music that I give you, the charts, they're jazz charts. So I don't know if you're familiar with sheet music. You will be after you've gone through the academy. But you've got sheet music that's written for the piano, and then you've got what we call lead sheets or charts in jazz. So it's basically, the melody written with the chords across the top. And that's all you actually need for the vocalist and to give most instrumentalists. Obviously, if you go into like big band stuff with lots of horns, it's all different. But for most sort of jazz combos, that's all you need. Super, super easy. So it's a really great introduction to sheet music if you've never done it before, but you still don't need to read music. It's easy. Yeah, so those were the main questions that I got about the academy. If you have any more questions, just hit me up in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them for you. Again, I will leave the link to the academy where you can find out more below and on the screen somewhere. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited about it. I'm really proud of this academy. I think I've done a really good job on it. Yes, I'm really happy. And I know it's going to help a lot of people, which is an awesome thing. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.